Hello everyone, welcome back. Today, what we'll be doing is just a short review of the structure of leaves. As you know, leaves are plant organs that are adapted for photosynthesis. A typical leaf like that of a hibiscus is green with a large flat surface. The petiole or leaf stalk attach the leaves to the stem. Extended from the petiole is the midrib, which contains the main veins. Minor veins branches from the main veins all over the thin part of the leaf that is known as the blade, as you can see in our picture on the screen. Adaptation for the leaf for photosynthesis are as follows. Firstly, it is green to absorb light, and we know that the green color of the leaf is known as chlorophyll. In addition, the leaf has a large surface area, and this is to absorb as much light as possible. Leaves also have veins that carry water and ions throughout the leaf and carry sucrose out of the leaf. The leaf is also thin so that there is short diffusion distances for carbon dioxide and oxygen. So if you tear the blade of some leaves, it is possible to peel off the lower epidermis. You can also see that there are many stomatas scattered throughout the epidermis. Each stomata consists of two guard cells that control the width of the holes in between them. Stomata allows gases to diffuse in and out of the air spaces inside the leaf. They are another adaptation for photosynthesis. When leaves are cut in cross-section and are studied under a microscope, they have the appearance that are of the leaf that you are seeing in the picture currently. So you can see that they have different tissues, and we know that each tissue has a function. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the different tissues and their function upper epidermis. And these cells make waxy cuticle that reduces the loss of water vapor to the air. The cuticles and epidermal cells are transparent to allow light to pass through to the mesophyll, and these cells may contain a stomata. Next, we have the palisade mesophyll, and these cells may contain chloroplasts to absorb as much light as possible. The cells are packed together to allow chloroplasts to capture as much light as possible, and they have large vacuoles that pushes chloroplasts to the end of each cells. Up next, we have the spongy mesophyll, and these cells are separated by a larger air space than in the palisade mesophyll to allow diffusion of carbon dioxide throughout the leaves. We also have the xylem, and this supplies water and ions. We have the phloem, which transports sucrose away from the leaves to other parts of the plants. The final one is the lower epidermis, and cells are like those of the upper epidermis. Some are specialized as pairs of guard cells that control the aperture of stomata through which carbon dioxide and oxygen diffuses in and out, and water vapor diffuses out. External features or adaptations for photosynthesis. Firstly, you have closely packed palisade mesophyll cells near the upper surface of the leaves, and this is to maximize absorption of light where its intensity is highest. We have stomata to allow carbon dioxide to diffuse into the leaf and oxygen to diffuse out of the leaf. You have tin, so you have short distance for diffusion of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere to the cells of the palisade and spongy mesophyll. We also have large intercellular air spaces for diffusion of carbon dioxide to all the mesophyll cells. In addition, we have xylem to bring water and ion, and finally we have phloem to transport sucrose to the rest of the plant.